Hello. Welcome back to Lulu Ladybug Creations YouTube channel. Today we're going to be making a Dragon Queen tumbler. Hi, my name is Christy and I'm the owner and creator of Lulu Ladybug Creations. Here's my email address should you need to reach out to me, and you can also find me on my social media pages across all three at Lulu Ladybug Creations. I hope you enjoy the beauty of handmade. So I know everybody has that one tumbler that y'all have already glittered and didn't know what to do with it. Well, this one is one of mine, one of several that I've glittered and don't know what I'm going to do with it. But anyways, this is glittered in Chase Rae Creations Alter Ego. And what I did was I cut out these flames from Creative Fabrica. I have the link to all the stencils down in the description below. But because the tumbler is not a skinny straight, it's tapered at the bottom, I cut out the stencil into pieces. That way I can arrange them on the bottom of the tumbler as straight as I can. So we'll get these stencils added on, and then we'll move on with the dragon scales. Okay, so I cut out these dragon scales. You'll see the mistake I made toward the end of the video. I'm not going to say anything right now, but we're going to go ahead and get all of these scales placed on the tumbler. And we're not doing any order. We're just kind of randomly placing them in bunches around the entire tumbler. Okay, so we're going to be working with chameleon powder. It's a mica powder in chameleon. There's 4 different color options that come in this pack. I got it from Amazon, and I started off going with I think it was the green red or red green, and then I switched it to green blue, I believe is what I did. But it comes with a little brush, and you know what I did do before I moved on to the mica powder is that I went and took it outside the tumbler and I spray painted it in a gloss black spray paint from Rust-Oleum. Now this is where I went in with the first color option that I was going to go with, and no, I'm sorry, this is a second option. This is the one I ended up going with toward the end. that I chose. And I believe it was the green blue. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and get all this covered over the entire tumbler. And what I'll do after a little bit is, because if you notice with the little brush, I didn't want to use a bigger brush. So that little brush gave me so much that I was able to just kind of cover the tumbler as much as I could. And then I'll go in with my gloved hand and I will I'll spread out the mica powder, the chameleon powder, so that there are no little empty gaps in between. So this chameleon powder is really, really pretty. There's 4 colors that come in the little package. And it has that little color shift. It's really, really pretty. I don't know, and it looked really pretty under the epoxy too. But we're going over the scales. We're going over the flames. We're going over all of this, all of the cutout, all of the stencils. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit more to the brush and just randomly add some more extra and then use that to rub the tumbler with so that it'll get all those little spots that you see that the little brush didn't cover the tumbler. So I guess this is kind of like burnishing it into the tumbler to fill in all those little gaps. But once we get all of this tumbler completely covered with this chameleon mica powder, we'll go in and begin removing the stencils. Okay, so y'all will see when I'm lifting up those stencils that alter ego glitter underneath look really pretty against that chameleon mica powder. Now, while I was lifting up all these stencils, the way I'm looking at the tumbler, it's upside down. So I thought I was placing the scales right side up, and I was putting them right, looking at the tumbler, not realizing I had the tumbler upside down. So this whole tumbler, all the scales, when you hold the cup right side up, all the scales are upside down. But I wasn't going to start over. I wasn't going to make any adjustments. I was going to just let it go. So yes, all those scales, all that work I put into painting the tumbler over those scales and applying the mica powder, weed eating, everything was I wasted some time because I didn't even pay attention that I was putting them on upside down. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and keep going with this tutorial. When y'all are using stencil, see, here's where I realized, oh my gosh, they're upside down. Please be mindful of how you're looking at your cup. I thought, well, you know what, we're going to go with it. I was looking at it and I was thinking, oh my goodness. But anyways, we're going to keep going. Another thing is these flowers are really, really pretty. I got them from Creative Fabrica. And when I printed the flowers, I printed them. The color options that I chose for the flowers match the alter ego glitter underneath, the peekaboo. And I wasn't too happy with the way the color was against the chameleon powder. The dragon and those flowers all matched my my peekaboo glitter, which is the alter ego, but it didn't really match, to me at least, the chameleon powder. Now also this image, when I cut it out, printed it and cut it out, it had a little bit of a base on it, and the base was white. So when I did place it above onto the tumbler, that white just didn't look right. So here I am, I'm trimming off the bottom of that dragon, getting off that little white excess that printed onto the tumbler. I mean onto the image, with the image. So we'll get all these placed on the tumbler, and then we'll hit it with a coat of epoxy. All right, after all my images are placed on the tumbler, we'll coat it with epoxy. I'll use Resin Rockers, and this cup is done. Now, it came out really, really pretty. I should have sanded it down a little bit more, because if you notice at the top, it's a little rough around the edge. So be mindful of that as well. But hey, we're here to look at my mistakes so that you don't make any of the mistakes that I'm making, right? But anyways, I really do hope y'all enjoyed this tutorial. I hope y'all enjoyed this tumbler. The process was just, I had fun with it. I wish I would have paid a little bit more attention to how I was placing those dragon scales, but hey, it is what it is, right? We went with it. So I want to thank y'all for watching. Please be sure to like, share, comment below, and please stay to the end and watch the next video I have for you to watch. Thanks.